My name is Patrick O'Berry, and what I'd like to show you is how to stop squeaks in carpeted, hardwood, and linoleum floors with the Squeak No More kit. The parts of the Squeak No More kit are tripod fixture for carpeted floors, fixture for hardwood floors and linoleum floors, 50 specially scored screws, the driver bit with a stop, 2 joist finder screws, and complete instructions. The key to the Squeak No More kit is the screw. The screw has 8 threads per inch for 1 inch. Then the screw has 9 threads per inch for 1 inch. Above the thread is a score. The change in thread is what pulls the wood tight. The screw is also coated with a wax that allows it to go through the carpet without causing any damage. Generally, what causes squeaks in the floor are the nails. The nails are driven down through the wood. They're under a lot of pressure, but they have a smooth surface. That pressure and the movement on the smooth surface causes squeaks. So with the Squeak No More screw, the screw won't allow the movement. It will pull the wood down and stop the squeaks in the floor. This animation shows how the Squeak No More kit works. First thing that we want to do to stop a squeak in a carpeted floor is to find the floor joist. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. But first, what I want to show you is how the operation of the Squeak No More kit works. So what we do is we take the fixture and place it over the joist. And then with the driver, drive the screw down as far as we can get it to go. When it rumbles at the bottom, the score that's on the screw is now set below the wood of the floor. So I take the fixture placed over the head, snap it off, work it out. It breaks below the wood, you can't feel it, and you can't see it in your floor. First thing that we want to do is find the floor joist in the carpeted floor. And there are a number of ways we can do that. One of them is to use the floor vent if you have one in the floor. So if your room has a floor vent in it, the floor vent is generally in between 2 joists. Now, I've taken the joist finder that we give you in the kit. We give you 2 of them. The joist finder is a long shaft and a very short section of thread. And what we'll do is we'll just take this and we'll push it down and drive it about 3 inches into the floor. Now, if it misses the joist, the threads will actually be below the wood, so when I reverse the drill, it can't push itself back up. So what I'll do is lift up as I reverse it, and I'll move it over. And what will happen is I'll drive it down, reverse my drill, missed it again, move it over again. Now if you start at the vent, you're going to be pretty close. And you can tell right there I hit it because the drill is laboring as I drive it down. Pushes itself back up. I'll uncouple it. And then what I can do is just take my tape measure and hook it to that. And in increments of 16 inches, I can find every joist in the room. Now that we know where the joist is, we place the Squeak No More fixture down over the joist, take with the driver and the screw and drive it down as far as we can get it to go. When it cams out at the bottom, take the fixture off, place it over the head, and rock it side to side. The screw will snap off below the wood slightly. Work it out. You won't be able to feel it or see it. What I'd like to show you next is how to stop squeaks in your hardwood floor with the Squeak No More adapter and the Squeak No More screw. Generally in older homes built over 50 years ago, the squeaks tend to happen at the joist. So what we do is we use an electric stud sensor to find exactly where the joist is. In newer homes, what tends to happen is the boards loosen up from the plywood of the floor. So what we want to do here is just focus in exactly where the noise is coming from. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we pre-drill a small hole in the spot where the floor is squeaking. And we do this so that we don't crack the hardwood of the floor. Then what we do is take the fixture and the screw and drive it down as far as the fixture will allow it to go. Now the head hits top of the fixture, it pulls, and then it snaps at the score, which is set 3/8 of an inch below the wood. Then you just take some wood filler that matches your wood, put it into the hole, and seals it. The Squeak No More kit also works on linoleum floors. The key to stopping the squeak in a linoleum floor is to find the joist. So what we do is we take a stud sensor, we move it across the floor, so we find the center of the joist. Now at the joist where the floor is squeaking, you take the screw and drive it through the adapter as far as you can get it to go. The head pulls, and then the screw snaps 3/8 of an inch below the surface. Work it out. Now the screw breaks off below the wood and below the linoleum. It allows the linoleum, because it's pliable, to come back over itself. Hole's not perfect, but it's really very, very small and hard to see. What you can also do is take some caulk and just fill in the small hole that's left behind. Squeak No More is $19.95 plus $7 shipping and handling. To order, call 800-459-8428 or order online at www.squeaknomore.com.